Met this pretty thing, nice to meet you, mucho gusto.
Beta males will accept being blatantly disrespected. Beta males seek to avoid confrontation. Beta males try to just get along. Beta males desperately want the attention and romantic affections of women.
Women care more about a man's future. Men care more about a woman's past. Women value men based off their power and their success. Men value women off their past history, with relationships or men in general. The funny thing is, when you ask women what they expect in a man, they expect he has to make this much money, he has to have a solid source of income, he has to drive this kind of car, and all these other things. But then you ask a guy, and all he wants is a girl who isn't a thought, who had sex with a bunch of guys. But everyone gets mad at the guy and they expect him to just ignore her past history. The cold hard truth is that past actions predict future behaviors. And yeah, I'm back on TikTok. I got permanently banned on TikTok for exposing too many simps, beta males, and thoughts.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Don't you want to keep it casual? You know what? Actually, I don't want to keep it casual. I want someone that at the end of a long day I can come home to and we can talk on the couch about life and laugh and have all the amazing conversations and all the amazing memories and adventure together and be a team together and live our lives and build a future and build a foundation together. I don't want freaking casual. And there's nothing wrong if you do, but count me out. I don't want that at all. And if you are like even wishy-washy with me at all, like if you think that I am not like oh my god, I absolutely want to date this chick. Like if you're not feeling that way, that's fine. I don't take that personally, but respectfully, I gotta go my own way, like that song in Fleetwood Mac, okay?
Why is it y'all don't date strippers? Like, what is y'all reason? Comment y'all reason.
Alright, this is my opinion, and I think I can speak for a lot of guys when I do say this. I personally just don't want my girl, my significant other, to be showing her body to hundreds of guys on a weekly basis. That's just something that doesn't sit right with me. Like, I'm not taking anything away from people who strip, who do OnlyFans, who do none of that. Yo, get your money how you can. I respect it. But me personally, I wouldn't take someone who does OnlyFans or stripping seriously. I personally just don't feel comfortable with that. And I'm gonna get the, oh, you're so insecure, you don't want your girl winning. It has nothing to do with that, because I'm not insecure by any means. But ladies, I want y'all to put yourselves in our shoes. What if your man was a male stripper, was showing his body, his crotch to a bunch of middle-aged women? How would you feel about that? I could guarantee you most women would not like their man doing that. So it's really the same thing with us, to be honest. And to be honest, this subject is very subjective and it varies from person to person. My final answer is I just don't feel comfortable with it, and that's it.
Boys, you need to stop being so fucking available. And here is why. Have you ever heard the phrase, oh, they want what they can't have? Well, that is girls in a nutshell.
Men, and especially young men, are fed up with these games. So how do you attract women without playing games? The fact of the matter is, you need to have a take it or leave it attitude. And this is not games, and this is not manipulation. This is like telling somebody that you're interested, and if they don't reciprocate back, then you just move on, you don't talk to that person. If you're a guy who only spends time on and associates with women that put in the equal amount of effort that you put in without toxic games, you'll be happy. If you're a guy that sits here and tries to think about how to manipulate people and play games, it's going to get you nowhere, and the women that you date are going to piss you off. If you have self-respect, you'll continue to be a good person and only pursue women that respond to positive stimuli, not negative and toxic games.
Let's play.
This video right here is proof that women don't know what they want. First, women complain that men don't want to date overweight women. Then you want to make fun of the men that do date overweight women. And black women, you have some nerve. Black women are the most obese women in America. If you don't believe me, you can go ahead and Google the stats on obesity in America by race. I'm not taking any shots, but a fact is a fact. Despite all the propaganda that you believe, most black men marry black women in America. And if black men are used to dating obese black women, which you purposely call thick, what makes you think he's going to go for a different body type now that he's dating outside of his race? This is a message for black men. Black men, date whoever you want to date, because at the end of the day, all that matters is if you're happy. And they're going to judge you no matter who you're with. So you might as well do what you want to do. SYSBM. Peace out.
Never talk about these 3 things when with a woman. Your shortcomings in life. The reason being, women simply just don't care. They will just happily wait at the finish line, and whoever is the winner gets to go. Women don't necessarily appreciate the journey we may have had to take to get to where we are. And this is because women expect us to be the backbone and to be strong. Gossiping or talking badly about other people. Doing this is just simply insecure, and girls will try to get this out of you. But instead, if she talks about another guy, compliment him and say how cool he is. Doing this rather than talking badly will show high self-esteem. And finally, never talk about serious and controversial topics. It steals away from the fun and playful vibe. Never let this happen. Always keep it light and fun.
This is how she disrespects you. She raises her voice and says, I just told you. You don't ever listen. I just told you. Now what this is doing is emasculating you, basically putting you in punishment. Now I'm going to show you how to handle this. Listen, I don't care if you told me 5 times or forgot. No matter what the case may be, this is what's going to happen. You are going to remind me respectfully. I am not going to tolerate any kind of attitude. I want to feel at home. Do you understand? Now, if she doesn't understand, you take things away. She wanted to spend quality time with you. You take that away. She wanted to cuddle. You take that away. But if she comprehends and she learned her lesson, you can give her some cuddle time. She wanted to watch that movie. Watch that movie. But if she continues to give you attitude or disrespect, you take things away. Take away your feelings. Now you can follow me on Patreon for more exclusive videos. Hit the DM.
I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake.
The crazy part is that she's actually speaking facts. Look, listen, most of the women on TikTok really don't give good advice, but this girl right here, she actually gave good advice. As a man, when you meet a new girl, you want to show that you're assertive and that you have leadership qualities. So you do that when you say things like, I'm gonna pick you up at 7, instead of, oh, can I pick you up? Or, we're gonna meet here at 8 o'clock, not, oh, can we meet here? Do you see the difference? When you assert your dominance, women see that and they view you as more of an alpha male.
There are 2 things that men can't control about their body. One is their height, and the other one is the size of their you-know-what. So my question is it considered body shaming when a woman says she won't date a man under a certain height or a man with a certain length of his you-know-what? Because a lot of men out there raise the counter argument that when men discriminate against women for their weight, that's considered body shaming, but when women do it against men in terms of their height, it's not considered body shaming. So I'm curious what you guys think.
What is it truly like to be a man in today's society? What are the difficulties?
Let's see. There's no point in getting married anymore because divorce is basically incentivized. Why would an aging woman who's losing her sexual market value want to be with a man when she could just take his money? And his children? And his house? You can't be sexual at all to women anymore, or else you might get canceled. Everyone believes women when they make false rape allegations. And even if they're proven to be not true, your reputation is still damaged for life. A woman with buyer's remorse can basically just make false claims or exaggerated claims about you and you're damaged for life. Women want you to do and provide everything for them and change into whatever they want you to mold into, but don't want to change at all themselves. And society praises this. Women always talk about how they want a man above 6 feet, but when a man talks about how he wants a fit chick, he's body shaming. Nobody has our backs, not even our brothers. Men destroy men in the name of women because they white knight. We're completely disposable in today's society and nobody cares.
Whenever a woman says something to you, that's just how she's feeling in that moment within that time.
Say it louder for the people in the back right now. This is unbelievably true, okay? International bestseller David Data's The Way of the Superior Man says women are not liars. All you heartbroken dudes out there, chill out, okay? Relax. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. So here it says a man's word is his honor, but the feminine says what it feels. A woman's word is her true expression in the moment. So what this is saying, whenever she yells at you saying that you never listen to her, she doesn't actually mean that you never listen to her, right? She currently feels like you are not listening to her. This is why it is imperative that you do not take this personally and start talking about the times in the past that you've listened to her. This is not important to her. What's important is you address her emotions in that moment. Validate her emotions and penetrate her with your love and watch as her mood changes almost instantly. Stop simping.